Earlier I said that there was a conversation we were having off the air that we should have on the air. And it was about Michigan State's coaching search. Gator, 2 schools in the Big Ten started searching for coaches way earlier than the typical timeline.
Yes.
1 is Northwestern, 2 is Michigan State. If I were in charge of a coaching search, you tell me where I'm wrong here. At a school that had basically an entire regular season that they were going to be searching for a coach, would you not put a team of people together whose sole job is to watch every move of Mike Elko, of Lance Leipold, of Justin Dickert at Duke, Kansas, at Washington State, just for example, where you have the benefit of having your team of guys, you put together a good team of people that know what they're doing to just watch every move of those guys. Now, it doesn't mean you're definitely going to hire one of those guys. I know that there's aspirations for other things, and you put them into different categories. But you can take in everything that a coach says and does throughout the course of their season to evaluate what you're after, no matter who you are.
Yeah, right? Absolutely. And I think that is absolutely an advantage that Michigan State has because, they've been looking for a coach for a while here, not just on the official side, but I wonder unofficially, at what point, did Alan Haller know that this was all going south with Mel Tucker and I got to start getting my list together? But yeah, to have somebody under your direction or a group of people just start to game plan and look at the other coaches a lot closer. Start doing the vetting process and look into backgrounds. In addition to seeing how their teams perform, of course. Yeah, I think it's a big advantage that they have. But there are some unknowns. The unknowns are they going to be willing to spend money, big money on a coach if a big coach is available? Are they going to be able to do that because of the uncertainty with what you're going to have to pay in costs for the Mel Tucker situation and the Brenda Tracy situation? It's the same situation, but you might have to pay both parties. Who knows? Or maybe you don't pay either one. Are there indications that the donors don't care about that they just want a winner and they're going to go out and willing to pay for the guy, whoever it is? There's a lot to look at with Michigan State. And I think, you can have your fantasy coaches, an Urban Meyer type. Kalen DeBoer is another one of my guys that I really want, but I understand it'd be difficult to get him away from Washington without paying him a heck of a lot more than what he is getting right now. But if you've got donors that are willing to pony that up, if they ponied up that money for Mel Tucker, is that enough money to get him to leave Washington, come to Michigan State? Who knows? But to your point, now is the time to go ahead and do all the research you need to do.
I think that would be one of the first things I would do if I were in charge, because I'd be watching press conferences. I'd be watching sideline demeanor. I'd be watching play calling. I'd be watching how they handle adversity. I'd be watching all of these factors in real time.
Staff.
Yeah, in real time. Yeah, certainly
Recruiting.
with any coach. Yeah, but I'm talking about the ins and outs of an everyday season. I mean, all that comes with. I want to know how you're going to build a staff. Does your staff have ties in the Midwest? Things like that. But that's for questions during more of an interview. Right now, the scrutiny in real time for basically an entire season that you can watch candidates with in a situation that's messed up at Michigan State, but that you have that going for you. And that is something that if you have that team of people that you trust, and that includes yourself, but a team of really, really smart people helping you with this, you can watch an entire season's worth of work.
Yeah, and apparently Alan Haller has hired a search firm to help with the back channeling of all that stuff that we've talked about. That this search firm will not come up with a recommendation for a coach. That's not what they're there for. That they're there to assist in communication and maybe even helping to come up with a list of potential candidates. But Alan Haller's got his own list. He's doing the job.